All right, here we go on another Thursday night. Welcome to Small Talk. Thank you for making us part of your day. However, you might be listening, watching, whether that's through your favorite podcast app or on the replays or live right now. We appreciate you making us part of your day. Joined by Chris Badfish, Dean the Dream, and a Small Talk regular. It's been a minute, but still regular. Count Taste This. Count, I want to start with you and Chris, man. First off, how have you been doing?
Good. Yeah, been working on art stuff lately, and I don't know, it's been nice. Weather's been kind of hot to go for walks and stuff. I guess that's my one complaint, but other than that, awesome.
Yeah. So you and Chris, I just want you to give us a little taste of what's about to come. But you and Chris were at a con, and Chris, you could jump in whenever you want. But you and Chris were at a con, and just give me a little snippet about what we're about to get.
Yeah, like I went 2 years ago, and I had such a good time that I was like humming for an hour and a half after. I had to like meditate for 10 minutes just to calm the fuck down. And so I invited Chris, and then it ended up being very different this time. It was still cool though. There was still some good stuff. It was.
I definitely saw some stuff that you don't see at your average Canadian toy show. So we have a few photos from that show, and our new pickups are pretty much from last weekend.
Yeah.
But
Other
yeah,
than
man.
that, Chris, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It was fun, man. You know, like I've been talking to the account and buying his custom figures for a long time. And what are weekends for other than driving to America just to hang out with the boys? You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. It was literally an 8. If I didn't stop, it was 8-hour drive one way, and I booked the Monday off and the Friday and the Monday off, and we hung out for a little bit. But that was cool. We got some pictures from that.
An 8-hour drive sounds horrible. I remember doing 10-hour drives to Arkansas from here.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't mind it, honestly. It was like, it's mostly like 2-lane roads, like the hilly. It's a pretty good drive from here to New Hampshire.
Scenic route.
Yeah.
You said it was the longest you'd gone by yourself, right? Like without
I
sharing
think
the
so. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it's farther like to like Manhattan or not. It's pretty close, probably. I don't know. Yeah, good times though.
Billy Bad, how's it going?
Good. Just hot as heck here too. Today it was really humid and stuff, but yeah, keeping busy. That's about it. Nothing special though. Same old right now.
Dean the Dream, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just keeping up with Instagram, all the news coming out of SDCC. Mostly shit I don't really care about, but it is cool to see.
There's a bunch of stuff, yeah.
Like Scooby-Doo. More
I missed that
fucking
one.
Ninja Turtles. Like, oh my
How many
god.
you gonna
I'd love the
print out,
Turtles
man?
as much as the next guy, but dear Lord, how many times are we revisiting this?
So I just came back from Las Vegas on Saturday, this last Saturday, and goddamn, guys, like I went once before. I was at my old school. I was the assistant varsity basketball coach, and my head coach signed us up for a game for a 5th-year school that in Vegas. And a travel team. And so this 5th-year school is like the guys who are probably D3, D2, but didn't make D1 kind of thing, go next year in high school, right? And they go to this school and they play, and that's who we played. Long story short, we get murdered. I mean, it's crazy. Like, they're just insane. I mean, they're basically college players, right? And this year, though, my wife and I were like, I've said it before, like, you know, we're planning on this Vegas trip and we're doing all these things. Well, the lead up to this Vegas trip is that we were in Galveston, Texas. Her parents like to do a beach house for everyone, so they ran a beach house and we all stay there and things like that. And my wife comes up to me and she goes, I'm like, what? She goes, the Backstreet Boys are at the Sphere in Las Vegas, and I feel like we need to get tickets. And I was like, oh, okay. So she does.
They have
Right.
the residency these days.
Yeah, the residency at the Sphere, right? All it's right next to the Venetian, right next to the Wynn, and stuff. And so she books the tickets. We get there the first night, and we get there the early morning of our first day. And that night, we go to the Sphere and we watch their feature film. Their feature film is called Postcard from Earth. It's basically two of maybe several hundreds of thousands of people who have survived Earth to a brink of extinction where Earth is just like, I can't sustain you anymore, blah 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 blah. And you're on a spaceship, right? And they're linking you into them and things like that, and they start doing the story like, you remember you're from Earth, you remember this, and this happens, and all this crazy stuff. Holy shit though, man. The Sphere, work of art. Oh my god. Like, you're looking at the screen. If you ever seen an IMAX screen, it's probably 20 of those IMAX screens. And like, you're looking and you're like, oh my god. And then when you finally focus your eyes and you're looking up, you could kind of make out where the screen stops, and when you're like, oh, okay. And then you start looking down, and you start looking down, and you start looking down, and the down has no end. That's how high this thing is. Oh my god. Right? And it's cool though, because like, you know, you got like giraffes coming at you, and you got all these effects and things like that, and it's really cool. And we did a couple other things. She wanted to see Cirque du Soleil and stuff, and at the Bellagio where the fountains are, so we saw that. My mother-in-law, she got us a taping of Wheel of Fortune live, not to be mistaken with Wheel of Fortune, the actual national TV show. But so we got to see a recording of that, and it was a lot of fun. And then we rushed over to the Backstreet Boys. Lines out the A. Thankfully, we had our tickets. But like, if you're in the concession, you're sitting there for at least 45 minutes trying to get something. The interesting thing is, though, if you go up all the escalators and, you know, you do all those things, right? There are certain concession stands. Nobody's there. Maybe two people in front of you. And that's where I found myself originally, because she was like, I need to go to the souvenir shop. She wanted to buy herself a shirt. I go, okay, well, I'm going to go find a beer. So I found the first place that had the shortest line. I was like, yep, let's do it, right? And I'm all the way at the top of the 6 stories that they have there. And then she's like, where are you at? I go, I'm coming downstairs. I'm going down like 8 flights of stairs here and stuff. But anyway, Backstreet Boys, I'm just telling you, they put on an amazing show. Not the biggest fan, but holy hell. You know, if we were in a spot to see the screen the way we saw it for the Postcard for Earth, it'd be a whole other discussion. But she got us lower level tickets, not on the floor, but we were in that first level, and there's a roof that juts out from us, so we couldn't see all the screen. But, you know, I'm a classic concert goer, so we just got to see the Backstreet Boys like as they are. And it was amazing. We flew back into Denver, and then from Denver to San Antonio. And then we had to drive another 3 hours the next day to go pick up my kids. And my mother-in-law met us halfway and stuff, and it was amazing. So, I mean, it's
fun,
crazy.
yeah.
They put on an amazing
I'd love to
show.
definitely check out that Sphere one day, but yeah, that's awesome. You guys
Yeah.
had such a fun trip. So,
And we just had a conversation too, where like, you know, there's a lot of people out there who just do a weekend trip to Vegas. I go, we can leave on a Friday, spend all of Saturday there, fly back on a Sunday. It'd be like nothing ever happened. She goes, I know, I'm already thinking about it.
yeah, definitely.
But all right, guys, we have a jam-packed show, but first I would like to get into a little bit of new this week. Chris, what do we got, man? Or is this
All right,
count?
yeah, that's the count here.
Oh, yeah.
Count. What do we got, man?
Say no way Chris would buy what's on the right.
My wife got me that IG-12. We were having a hard day, and she got me a Star Wars figure, like I was a little kid, to cheer me up. So that was nice. And then the 3 items on the right that Chris would never buy. those were sort of like bargain bin stuffs I found at that action figure show that we went to. And I already have like that Clone Wars mall, but I think I said to Chris, you can never have too many of those, so I bought another one. And that's a colorway on that walker I'd never seen before. This is
See, the walkers from Clone Wars.
okay. That is the Clone Wars version. Okay.
Well, it has a
'Cause-
2015 copyright on it, so it might have just been like a Force Awakens like
Yeah, it's
reissue.
the Force
even
Awakens reissue of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
because I've
And
got a
then-
couple of them that
yeah.
are like in gray and like bluish gray. I'd never seen the khaki. I thought the Clone Wars one had a different faceplate on it, but I could be wrong.
That's true. It might, yeah. But that's kind of like the inspire. You can get away with it. And then the middle one though
Yeah.
is like the TFA speeder from the deleted scene
Yeah.
with the snowtrooper. Yeah. That's why I knew Chris wouldn't get that one. 'Cause it is TFA.
This is one of the prints I bought by my friend Chris Bordeca, who's an artist that he paints all kinds of vintage toys. And so, like, these are those little rubbery finger puppets that you can get with your skee ball tickets at Chuck E. Cheese.
Jeez, yeah, I had a few of those.
So I got that one.
It was kind of
and-
creeped me out, to be honest, when I was a kid.
Yeah, the way the arms wiggle and stuff is that's the genius of that design. Is they are kind of creepy.
I still played with them, yeah, but they just, yeah.
Nice. And then what are these called again? Yeah, the Galaxy Laser Team. These were like sort of like Star Wars knockoff, like One Piece figures that they had in the 80s, and so he did a painting of those as well. And so every time I see him at a toy show, I'm like, oh, we have to. I want to get him involved in doing the packaging on my figures, like have him do like the collect them all, like commission him to paint my figures and have his painting on the back of the card. But
All right, here's some of mine. Yeah, there's just a lot of like decent loose complete stuff. Like I got this NECA Lambert. You gotta love the space armor from the original Alien movie. Like if you look at it closely, it's actually like batshit crazy. It's like it looks like ancient Egyptian stuff going on, and there's like mattress pads and like the detailing on the helmet is just crazy. She's having a rough time, but I don't know. I never got any of these when they were new, so like this was like $10 and it had
Very
all the
Russian
accessories.
cosmonaut.
Yeah,
yeah,
but like the shoulder
helmet's
pads are just
huge.
crazy.
that
It's like,
sculpt
what's
is
even-
wild.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that thing, but yeah. And then these were like the clones were $10 for two, and you might need them for your HasLab Republic gunship to be announced soon.
Yeah.
And then these, I don't know, these were just $5. Like I've never even heard of this. There was like a fully vac metalized like woman, and it's called Wildcats. I don't know if this is Image Comics or what. It's made by Playmates, and it had Nelvana on the back, so it's like vaguely Canadian. And I guess this was a cartoon show since it says Nelvana on the back. But I just thought the card art was like very Image Comics looking and fun for $5.
Didn't you buy that from the collection of Dan Larson, the Secret Galaxy
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah. And then I also got this from Dan Larson, the next one, which is like, okay, so I didn't even open this up, but like, figure aficionados will know that there was only once was the Indiana Jones toy line actually good, and that was around the time of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where they did 3 3/4 figures that were actually sort of super articulated, and they hit all 4 movies. And Dan Larson had a bag of them, like with like, I don't know, there's probably 20 figures in there, which is probably most of the good ones. Like you got Molo Ram right there, where he's probably got his hat in there somewhere. Ark of the Covenant, bunch of different indies, Cairo Swordsman, Short Round,
When
all
you s-
kinds of good stuff.
When you say Dan Larson, you mean the Toy Galaxy guy?
Yeah, he had a table at this show. Yeah,
Dude, that guy. I am a fan of that guy.
yeah. He's
One
pretty cool.
time, because he loves Robotech. Like I love Robotech.
Yeah.
And I always watch his Robotech stuff. And one time I commented on one of his posts about, I was like, hey, do you think we'll see anything at like SCCC or something? And he fucking laughed at me in the comments. It said something all smart ass. And then like the next year, it was like the floodgates open. Now there's a bunch of Robotech stuff. And I was like, I fucking called it, guy.
Vindicated.
That's
How
fun.
dare you laugh at me? But I like Dan. That's cool that you met him. I'd like to meet him one day. Is he Canadian?
Yeah. No, I went. This was in New Hampshire, Dean. I go
Oh,
to
that's
America.
right. You came down. That's
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
and then the Count gave me this print. It was the same artist. I think that the stuff he was showing earlier, and it's signed by what Mark Dodson, I think his name is. He was the voice of Salacious Crumb, who was at this show the last time, and he did the Gremlin voices too, which is kind of perfect that the same guy did Salacious Crumb and the Gremlins like voice work.
That's
It's
cool.
usually yeah, and apparently he passed away like a year ago or like shortly after this show, so that's cool. And that he's got that celebration sticker there as well, which apparently I'm not cultured enough to know what it's from.
Well,
It
nobody,
looks cool.
hardly anybody watches that cartoon, but yeah, it's from the Venture Brothers. They had like a very Star Wars centric episode where they dressed up as a family in theme costumes, except for the one son that goes as Batman every year, no matter what they dress up.
Nice. Good
Well,
stuff,
guys, anything
man.
else? Any new stuff, Dean or Badfish?
Yeah, I got the Superman movie came out, and I needed a proper Superman figure, so of course I went with Cavill.
Damn,
This is the McFarlane. This is the 2-pack one that comes with Apocalypse or whatever his name is, but I just got the Superman from Eddie, and then to go with him the armored Batman, so from McFarlane. So this is a pretty good figure. Both of them are really good, actually. That's
Badfish,
about it.
anything?
Not me. I'm on the chill route. Before anything comes in, I gotta sell more shit, basically, right? So I'm still on the curation route.
Thanks to Equan, I was able to get
Where is
One of the
Equan?
new-
I just noticed.
one of the new Pokemon sets.
Probably playing Division 2.
Probably White Sapphire, and then he also got me the Black Bolt pack.
Hell yeah.
So excited about this.
That's a
We're
lot-
planning on
that's a lot
maybe
of
doing a
cards right
stream.
there.
Doing a stream this weekend. Oh, I made that joke. I was like, okay, thanks Equan, but now I'm about to sell it for 3 times its amount.
I was gonna ask, did you get them retail?
Yeah, he hit me up retail and
Wow.
just pay for some shipping, and great guy. Do business with him, guys. He's a good one. Figure wise though, right here, I got one of those Calyx cubed stands. It's the vertical 4 cubes, and I redid my. I should have did pictures, but I forgot. But I redid my Mythic Legions. So I have my 2 of the 4 horsemen that I have, Alithia and what's his name, Felix or something like that. He has the wings. Dean, I don't remember. But inside the cube, I have all of my figure obscuras. So I have Ganesha, I have the Egyptian gods, I have Santa Claus and Jacob Marley, and I have the Monkey King. And I went ahead and put in my Fear Ray tiger guy in there, and it looks really, really good. I'm happy with it. So I have one empty spot here, and I have some empty spots right here on my garage shelf to fit some new stuff in. So other than that, I did not get anything else new. Okay, so Chris and Count, y'all went to a con.
Man.
The Great American Toy Show.
America. Yeah,
American
apparently it
Toy
was
Show.
it's sometimes called, like, it used to be called Chris Con, or it's like, I don't know, it's like, imagine there's some guy out there named Chris who named a toy show after himself, I guess, but
Yeah.
luckily the Great American Toy Show took over the signage.
I feel like it's American, like it's more
The way-
So true, the way the font goes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's cool shit.
It would still be
logo.
pronounced correctly.
True, yeah. But yeah, it's a cool logo. What up, everyone in the chat?
Yeah, man. There's a few interesting things at the show. There's us with Dan Larson there, chilling, and yeah, the Four Horsemen was actually officially at this show, which was cool. And then look at this. Okay, this is a custom Power Rangers display. What do you call the Power Rangers like base? Guys, I don't know what it's called.
What was it called? Like
Well,
that was the headquarters.
Well, this looked amazing.
This
Like-
is crazy, yeah.
When we saw it, I was
Okay.
like, "Holy shit! Take a picture for Sean."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
man.
so like, I mean, they got the guy's head who they filmed for one day and then used him for like 1 billion episodes, and they got like it's scaled for like Lightning Collection basically. The guy said he solicited it as like a pre-order for like $1,000 and sold like 4 of them or something, and then like I think I have a shot of the back too, which is like crazy because it's like how are you even
The
displaying that?
command center. That's what it's called.
Wow.
It's called the command center.
Yeah, and they said apparently this real building was like a synagogue, and he's like, oh yeah, we changed some stuff so people didn't like get on our case for like putting like synagogue stuff on the back of the
Oh,
wall.
for sure. Yeah.
Hey, we got Equan
Wow.
there, look. But
Oh, what
Oh,
what-
Hey,
nice.
Quan.
But yeah, when I-
playing Division for sure.
yeah.
No, I thought it started at 10. Oops.
You need a bit of a break from it too, I think.
A
But you
little
know-
bit, yeah.
When I see this building though, guys, all I think of is the Marilyn Manson music video for the Dope Show. You know, I don't think of Power Rangers. But
Dude,
yeah,
that's
and then
incredible work though. Like seriously, that's amazing work.
yeah, look at that face. It looks like real almost. Like
That looks
it's-
better than the.
Honestly, it looks like it's like Photoshop painted.
Yeah.
There's like it's
It's
really
crazy.
cool. Very well done.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better than the Iron Studios version of Zordon, but that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. So maybe
Modeled after Ned from Spider-Man.
I'm guessing that's a 3D printed part.
There's a joke
yeah.
there.
But the back though, like look at all that work that is going to go against a wall, you know, for most people. But yeah. So
I don't know.
and-
Iron Studio when you can see the pole into the Zordon. I don't see
Eh.
nothing. Anyway, sorry.
wow.
It's true. It's coming from the back on this one for sure.
Couldn't help myself.
Yeah, but look at all that lighting and stuff on the inside too, though. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that globe with whatever you call that globe with the electronic stuff, but it was a working one. It was a tiny working one.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
okay. That's pretty
Really? This one?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
cool. That's cool.
I can't remember what that one was called.
yeah.
The Viewfinder or something like that.
But so these same guys had like crazy diorama pieces. Like these dumpsters were them also, and like they had just all kinds of 1/12 stuff. Like which is like Waste Management's a real company, so
Yeah.
they're not worried
Out
about
here in SA.
trademark infringement, I guess. But,
Yeah, that's really cool that they did that like damage battle damage.
Yeah. And so that was like right there when you walked in. So this is like the whole room, but like I was pretty impressed. Like you know the way they first of all they had Four Horsemen come out to their show, even though there's like I don't know how many vendors were in here, like maybe like 80 or something like that, and like they had like official Valaverse booth there. You got your Action Force figures.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever watched him on YouTube. That I don't know if that's him.
He's
or
the
just the-
behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, with the articulation tattoos on his elbows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen a few of his things. Yeah.
The dreaded
God.
Labubu's made an appearance. This is the only guy who had any, but he had like half his table was Labubu's. But you can see like some, at least there's a vintage Star Wars carbon freeze chamber beside those Labubu's on the
Were-
table there.
Were people at this table? What was going on?
I walked by it once and never looked at it again. I don't know. They're probably bootlegs anyway, right? Here's some cultured stuff.
In San Antonio, what you would see here, like at a card show or like even just like a con, is you'd see something like this, and then they're selling like fabric works or something like that. You know, like some kind of like blanket or like little cottony something. If you see something like this,
Yeah, I still don't understand those things. But you know, there's a good chunk of vintage Street Sharks
the
there. That's cool.
spinners, the OG spinner right there.
There you
I
go.
have it. I have the battle arena right over here.
Vintage carded Power Rangers spinner there. Yeah, man. Keep cruising here. I don't think we got any Street Sharks people in the audience.
Those are
So
the
here's some
words.
old Power Rangers stuff. Yeah, that's the same table, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it
that
is, yeah.
card
Ooh,
thing.
I had
And
that
these are
Zero sword.
I got these jumbled up, but some of the official Four Horsemen displays and diorama pieces were crazy. Like this is one from their official table.
I don't
And there was
think
and
I've
because
ever
four
seen these figures before.
they might be old, but because
They
Four
must
Horsemen was
be really old.
yeah, like because Four Horsemen was there was at least 3 guys tables who had like crazy custom parts for Four Horsemen figures, like set up right around them, like all kinds of heads and armor pieces. It was wild. We got some of that in here too. Couple Hot Toys. I guess those are sealed, or there wouldn't be bags on them. The old Power Rangers stuff there.
Yeah, more than likely those are
Crazy.
sealed.
Yeah.
I remember that Megazord. My friend had it, and I wanted it so fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
That Megazord, yeah.
It's cool stuff, and then some Black
Some
Series
good
stuff
Black
that nobody
Series.
cares about. Yeah.
Hey, the speeder's good.
The-
Clones.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That Comic Con set's kind of whack.
Which one?
The top thing.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's meh. The Ewoks, alright. The Cantina Showdown's cool. It's just too bad it's like half the Cantina. But I guess it is
Yeah.
what it is. It's better than nothing. But
Yeah.
I have that Stanley.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to have him and George in the collection.
Yeah, I don't know. I love that Weyland Yutani Commando figure, that NECA one. That's like one of my favorite alien figures. But and there's just some Falcon carcasses there, which is it's always nice to see. It's so funny people drag these things out like they're literally unsellable.
That's
It's
the
just
90s one at the bottom, right?
one's a figure case, and the bottom one is, I think it's the 70s one actually. The top one is a 90s figure case. Yeah, but they're unmovable. Some Kiss
Yeah,
figures.
Kiss figures.
Good point.
Yeah, those looked fun. And then you got the guy with all the 90s 12-inch Star Wars there. Loose complete examples on stands. They're funny to see. And some
That's the other
loose-
thing. Even though those are loose and complete, I think they're still. I guess some people are into them though. They maybe sell
Yeah.
a few each show.
Some loose Joes. And so does nobody care about gargoyles anymore? Like that sort of like blew up and
It
now no
kind
one
of
cares,
died
right?
out, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done with it, but Mondo's now making 1/6 scale ones. So
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
they kind of
See what
covered
happens
the
with
main
that, yeah.
characters pretty quickly, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody want
Yeah.
with the wings? Does anybody want the Mondos though? Like that's crazy.
oh, they might do the draped one, so you don't have to like
Yeah.
have it
Yeah.
cover like your entire.
No-
And they probably do them a lot better too.
Yeah. There's no wings on some of these, right? Because
You had to buy the package.
Well, they're
Yeah.
taking
So-
off for display here probably.
that's what I figured. Because they take up so much space.
The only one I kept is Brooklyn. Bronx. I'm sorry, Bronx. The dog.
Mhm.
The dog dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for like Ultimate Editions, it's weird how not everything's included, and you have to buy separate figures to get the,
Yeah.
extra
Mhm.
wings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
that
I
was
def-
really annoying. And
I
to
only
get the
picked up
same
the-
figure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Goliath they redid a bunch of times but I got the first Goliath and Demona. That's it. But they're pretty cool.
Even as a
I'm not mad.
Disney, you appreciate that show, huh, Chris?
Yeah, man.
Good.
I do because there's a comment I'm gonna omit making here, but yeah, it's actually good. It was from the book. They were capable of making art back then. They're
Yeah.
not anymore. Yeah. There's some Vitruvian hacks there. You got some carded stuff. Yeah, and there's some of the big Four Horsemen booth.
Nice.
That's cool.
So I don't actually know what the new stuff is.
Oh, I need the horse. I need the skeleton horse.
Yeah.
Sid is also thinking like,
Yeah, like the
Equal-
the alien in the
us-
top right. It was so beautiful in person. I was like,
yeah.
yeah,
Some of
super
those have been
impressive.
tempting.
Like pictures just don't do this stuff justice. I remember I gave there was some kind of dog creature. I gave a thumbs down on the show once, and after seeing it in person, I was like, I was wrong.
Yeah,
Those
they all look
ones
so
on
good.
the right, yeah, I almost got the one on the right, the bottom left, like the short guy in the trench coat. I think that
Yep.
was a blue alien thing. I almost got that, but yeah, I'm trying to like I said, I'm trying to be very particular about what I bring in right now. But they must have like a stock for the con, like they're ready to bring to the cons, because these were just
Oh,
I don't even
that's
know if these are.
Not all these are
done.
available, right?
Yeah, like I don't. These
Like,
were
he's
on
not available
pre-order.
yet.
They had the
don't
box empty with him, so I don't know if they would have sold him if we'd insisted or.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe these ones on these were like display and the other areas for sale, because they must have a stock for cons, right, to bring the
Yeah,
cons.
Right.
Because the
like
way they do their thing, it's all pre-orders for and then they obviously do a few extra, like say they get an order for 10,000 or whatever, they do a couple extra thousand to have in stock
yeah,
that day and then on their store for long. But they don't ever last long, is my point. Like they don't really hold on to. They don't have a warehouse of this
Right.
shit usually.
yeah. On the wide shot of the table, you can see a few stacks of boxed figures. But yeah, these heads are from one of the customizers that was set up like just right across from them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's these guys. Yeah.
Borderland.
That's awesome.
Ports.
Yeah, that's really cool. They had the custom guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Four Horsemen's probably one of my favorite toy companies, man. Like the figures are so freaking good.
Was this the?
They had some blue light on these because I guess
Yeah.
the fluorescent paint on some of them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's the what's his name? Count the artist.
Chris Pordeca.
Yeah, he had some originals there. Like all his paintings are like based on like vintage toys, pretty much. There's some really good stuff.
Yeah, I was just looking at some really cool art there.
The best, the vehicle from the greatest Fantastic Four movie.
That thing gotta hit me? It's a flying car. What the fuck are you talking about? So
Yeah,
stupid.
I think
It does say Dodge on the front though.
Yeah,
That's
shameless
hilarious.
product placement.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, I've never seen it. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I took a picture of it.
The sacrifice.
$40,
I say
and you
The,
can take that home.
you can see the blood effects. It's like some Play-Doh or something.
Yeah,
Clay.
yeah,
Play,
and
bro.
yeah, we're probably getting there. This guy's stepping on Mike's turf. He had like the 3D printed color logos you put on your shelf in
Look
front of your
at this
figures.
booth display though. Like this is like, talk about a badass looking booth.
Yeah.
Treat yourself. That's hilarious.
Shelf. Yeah.
That is really awesome. And he's got like the it's interesting, those like have the like kind of shiny paint, like so the Spider-Man ones.
Yeah, sort of like enamel, like those pins,
Yeah.
like
I have
that
a
same
friend
kind
who
of
made
look.
pins, and she would she would send them to a company, and they would like create the enamel pins for her. I wonder how he's doing that. He must be
I like that Sega one.
some really cool stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny because you don't usually see loose Hot Toys at these shows. They're always usually
No.
boxed up, and like it's just I just like that prequel episode 3 Obi-Wan is like double the price of Wonder Woman. It's just as God intended, you know.
Yeah, I mean, she went on clearance for a while.
Yeah.
That's not a good Wonder Woman.
Figma Samus, I guess there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it took me a half a second to recognize
Yeah,
what it was.
a lot of glare. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be actually pretty cool to have. Is that the Ghostbusters tower back there?
Yep.
The firehouse.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is, but yeah.
It's not the 90s one, because the 90s one is... I still have it. Whoa.
Yo, look at that Michael
Whoa.
Jordan.
Whoa, I don't know what I
Jeez.
shot by. I was
Oh my
I saw the
God.
helmet, and
Oh.
then I saw MJ. Holy fuck.
Is that
Yeah,
who that is?
that looks crazy, so I just had to include it.
Supposed to be.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But it was a good time. I'm glad I drove down to hang out with the Count, and he hosted me at his place for a couple days, and we had a good time. We went to a goth night at a club. It was pretty good.
Very cool, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. Equan, man, before we get into some news, how are you doing, man?
Pretty good. I got lost in the moment. I got hooked on a game thanks to Badfish, goddammit. And also on top of that, that's pretty much, not much has been going on. Just chilling, really.
You hit max
Moving
level,
some items.
It's all good.
Oh, I got into like theory crafting, and I was like, oh my god, this is too much.
Bro, that game's so good. It's been going for 7 years for a reason.
Very nice.
That's true. Other than that, the usual. Just was organizing some boxes in the basement, and then the new Pokemon set came out. Haven't unboxed anything. Kind of just kept it put it in the closet and then called it a day.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate you so much.
Oh yeah, those just dropped. Yeah, the black and white sets. No problem.
So.
God, man, I hear you guys talking about it. You were talking about it After Dark, stressing me out. You guys just talking about it.
Dude, John's the one that camps out overnight or in the morning
John,
at Costco
yeah,
to get all the cards.
Your
I
fellow
couldn't believe
statesman,
it.
guys.
Couldn't believe it that John was going so hard on it, but there you go. It's see, John. I never thought I'd see John collecting Pokemon cards. But
Yeah, I said it on After Dark, but there's this kind of like mini local shop that got in a lot of trouble for not paying back some consignments that he sold, and the DA came in there and confiscated all his stuff. He had 3 shops. He had a Pokemon store, he had a One Piece store, and a sports memorabilia store. Closed all 3 of those down. He goes, everything's going into auction, and you're coming with me. So I found the auction house that was housing it. I didn't get any of the Pokemon stuff. I had 8 things high bid, and then of course right at the last minute, they get me, and I was because I want to try to do a little card shop buy sell kind of thing. So I was looking into making a little bit of money, and then there's also the sports side of it too, which I also follow and stuff. So I was able to get it's called Golden Pairs. It was a Tim Duncan and David Robinson jersey insert that was numbered 6 out of 49. And I won that for about $20. And then I won 3 Victor Wembanyama cards, which are also from the Spurs. 2 of which not really worth much. I gave one to my son, and then I think I'm going to keep the other one. But the other Victor, he's about a $20 card, and I bought him for $10. And then I just sold the jersey insert yesterday for $45. So paid my costs. I'm good. I just got to sell the Victor card, and I'll be in making some money. So I don't think it's going to be too long for that one. And my son, he was begging for that other Victor Wembanyama card. So I was like, okay. I go, if I could sell these 2 cards, or at least the first one, I'll give you the other one. And I sold it yesterday, and the guy came and picked it up, and we had a good talk about some sports cards and stuff like that. And it was a good time. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun for me when I get to do that kind of stuff. So I don't always get to do that. But
So,
yeah,
the district attorney went in based on the complaints of one vendor at the consignment place.
I'm sorry, what?
The district attorney went in based on the complaints of one vendor.
Well, yeah, this guy had Rolexes and
Oh,
sports
I was gonna say,
memorabilia. It was a
yeah.
high dollar operation, right? The consignment, and there's already complaints, and then the lawsuit followed, and they found validity in it because he didn't have the Rolexes, he didn't have the memorabilia, he didn't have any of it.
Yeah.
And in between that time, he opened up another side shop. The One Piece shop was never there. The Pokemon one was always there. That and the sports memorabilia. The One Piece one popped up a little bit later, but Yep, got in bad with it, and DA was like, okay, and he goes, the collateral's there, so it was all
Wow.
done.
Well, whenever you open your card shop, just for now, just
Yeah,
tell your wife this is
yeah,
this
don't do that.
is so we can make money.
Yeah,
Just tell her that. If she's like,
Wow.
I don't know if you should buy these cards, just say this is for our business. We're gonna make a lot
it's
of money.
future investment.
Yeah.
She's heard that
Uh-oh.
before.
I thought you
yeah,
wanted
oh
our
yeah.
kids to go to college.
She heard it with the dragon with Bathair. She heard it with the freaking Galactus right here. Like that's old news. It's to a point where she's like,
It's
just
accruing
figure,
value right now.
just figure. Oh, this thing. Okay. On a side note, if we wanted a quick discussion topic, I'm very close to selling that thing. I looked it
Oh,
up,
wow.
and it was going for 700 brand new. I feel like I might be able to get that because I have all the extra heralds. So not just the ones that are included. I wouldn't charge extra for those, but I have like there's Thor, right? I got Thor. I got Obsidian Surfer. I have Frank Castle, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I have the Fallen, and like one or two others. Oh, Flame Lord or whatever his name is, the fire guy. They had him single carded.
I think you can say that anymore.
um, but yeah, I mean, that thing is selling for 700 brand spanking new if you didn't sell it. And I'm just like, jeez, I'd be getting more than my money back, you know. So, but guys, we're here to talk about figures. SDCC is live and ready, whether you like it or not. I said it a few shows ago that every pop culture, sports, hobbyists, they all have their big thing, right? You know, NBA has the finals, NHL has the Stanley Cup, NFL has their the Super Bowl, and you know, celebrities, they have their Grammys, their Tonys, their this and that's, right? And we are right in the midst of ours here with collecting figures and statues and just everything that encompasses our hobby here. And we're gonna go ahead and start out with some Mezco here. This just got dropped. It's the 1/12 collective Batman animated series Joker, $116 with a $29 NRD. This is going to be due out December, February of 2026. So December this year, February, between then and February of next year. And at first, I did not like this, and I feel the kind of the same way I did about the Batman. I thought the Batman looked really good, and then I was like, well, I see some things I don't like, but I think overall, I think this looks really, really nice, and if the paint comes out the way it is here, not so like blotchy like some of these white painted figures are sometimes, I think it's gonna look really good. But what do you guys think?
It's so nice to see a Joker that's not based on Heath Ledger. It's crazy. But seriously, like to me, that is it just me or does this look a little more like when they like redesigned him for like the fourth season, like doesn't it look a little more like that to you? I don't like it. This
A
doesn't
little bit
scream
like
animated.
longer face, kind of.
Yeah, like this doesn't scream the art style of the show to me. I don't know if that's just me.
Maybe
I'm
the
impressed with the
alternate
soft goods.
sculpts?
Like it,
Go ahead.
I don't know. Like they managed to maintain his skinniness. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't really clash with like his face and stuff. Like I don't know. I'm pretty impressed.
I feel like the some of the alternate sculpts, like this one looks good. This one and then that one and the this one look, I think, pretty. I haven't seen the show like in 20 plus years, so but as far
It's
as I
definitely
remember it,
more
this
earlier
reminds
seasons
me.
Joker for sure.
But the other one where
Really?
like he's got the eye, like where if you go back there, Sean, where
Yeah,
like
that
where he's
face.
got the keep going back. Where he's got, that's a good one, I feel like. This one and then the one just before this, I feel like don't feel like the early seasons, but if that's what you're talking about, like they're that different style.
Because the last season, his eyes are like pinpoint black. They have no yellow in them.
Okay. Okay.
He just looks odd in the last seasons.
I don't
He
even know
loses
if I've
all his
seen it.
character in his face.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've even seen that last season of it, to be honest. But this is pretty awesome. I think this is the first time they've done it. Sorry, I was going to ask that.
So this
that
is
right?
going to come with 4 extra head sculpts, 10 extra hands. Of course, the animated series base, just like the Batman did, looking very nice. So he got some cards there. He's got a watch, the poison gas, and a knife. He's got 2 icky fish. Is that what it says?
Jokerfish.
Sorry,
It says
Jokerfish. Jokerfish. He's got TNT bombs. He's got a staff that has I think it said has a sword in it. Some Joker grenades. He's got the wick for the bomb plus an unlit wick, and then a coin there. It looks very nice. And then
Yeah, the season 4 one's drastically different.
Okay. It just doesn't. I don't know, man. It's like the Mezco translation of it. I don't know. It doesn't. There's so many options for Batman animated series collectibles that, like, something about the soft goods and like the super dynamic portrait is just throwing me off, man. I don't know, but it's fun.
I feel like it works really well, but yeah, I see. Yeah. I guess I'm the opposite end. Yeah, I'm thinking like it really works.
And here's just some shots from SDCC. You got the turtles here, pending licensor approval. So we get another set of movie turtles coming out.
What?
Got Shredder there.
Who's making
Oh,
these?
this MC Hammer Pin.
This
These
is
are all
Mezco.
Mezco.
This is all
This is all
Mezco.
Mezco. And then at the same con, and NECA
Yeah.
showed that they're reissuing the same one.
Yeah, they're doing like an Ultimates line of the movie Turtles too.
Yeah,
So, like,
so
who's not
Ah,
doing a
nice.
turtle? That's the question.
they have the same accessories as like one of the accessory packs in the reissued ones.
Shredder here. You got Beetlejuice. Who is it? Is this Jekyll? No, or like Solemn.
This is from
Solemn
Sin City.
It's
right?
from Sin City.
Sin City.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
see, I
oh,
know
okay.
that's my bad.
Yeah.
Marv.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
You got some
What?
Conan the Barbarian there.
Frank Miller.
It's
That
20
pose. What is
years
happening
with
with these poses on the front? The
I-
one on the
I
left's fine.
don't
The one on the
No,
right.
but the right. I think they were in a rush. I don't even know what
It
that
must be in
is.
the movie at some point where he does this, or something, but it's not. It's
During the gladiator stuff in the beginning.
Uh,
But like his shoulders
Superman.
look funny. There's something wrong with it. You're not wrong.
he's too T-posed. There's got to be a little bend in the arm.
That dog
That
looks
dog
better than the
not
Hot
bad.
Toys one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
looks
underwear
really
though,
nice.
look at that camel toe, or moose knuckle.
Dang.
Good- Yeah. Finally,
This is
they're doing
cool.
a Red Hood.
Red Hood.
That's a cool
FF with Doctor
finish
Doom.
on it.
This Hulk looks amazing.
Mhm.
I think this Hulk is probably if it gets granted, right, that's license approval, I think this could be one of the best figures ever. At least I'm guessing it'll come out next year in 2026 sometime, so we could go figure of the year for it then. But this looks really, really good. I mean,
That's
just like
cool.
look at the skin. You could even see the little like pores, if you will, of the skin and stuff. The veins down the muscles. Like,
That I mean, look, even if on the ball joint on the hand, there's some like sculpt texture.
yep.
That's weird. And like
Yeah, that's
just because
interesting. Yeah.
it's so chunky that it's like it almost you don't notice the seams as much when there's that much texture on the skin. Like it sort of just works.
And if you're talking about the Hulk, you gotta reference Hulkamania. All right.
It's been a rough
Hulk
week,
Hogan is
man.
passed.
Yeah. Jeez. I saw a meme of someone bubble wrapping Arnold just to keep him safe for the week.
That's the next person I thought of. I was like, get him in the chopper.
Chris,
And then-
my wife says Ozzy's your fault because you said you preferred
Oh,
Black Sabbath with Dio.
wow.
It's
Well-
clapping for Tinkerbell rules, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I prefer Ozzy's solo career to Dio's solo career, but what can you do? Yeah, hard times.
We got the Rumbler here. We
didn't
talked
know.
about this
You
last show. I don't know if it's the lighting, but oh no, it is definitely the lighting. I'm seeing the person's hand here holding the camera, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
it looks good. I know we were kind of crapping on it a little bit, but
Did they do something with the paint job or something?
It looks a little brighter for sure.
Yeah,
maybe
like-
it's
might be
lighting.
might be
or...
that lighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
under
think they just
really
have a light
harsh
right
lighting
above it.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very like these are like studio lights are kind of almost level or like
It's very steel black. I think, like even what they showed in the pictures, you know,
yeah. How much was it again? Do you remember?
wasn't it like 325?
Yeah, something like three. It's 370.
370?
Yeah.
375.
325 sounded right to be honest, but yeah. Either way, 300 plus for this is kind of steep.
And
though.
you get the figure, and like the figure Nort was what, like if we're going by like today's
Figure
It was like
numbers,
normally
100, 110.
120-ish.
Yeah, so you're getting the
110,
vehicle
120.
for the 200-ish. Yeah, because we did that. Yeah, it was 325-ish. I think was the breakdown. Sounds
So
it is cool looking, but I'm surprised they didn't have it like broken down with all like one feature with it like this and one
Yeah.
where it's all exploded out like with all the doors
open.
and all the pieces taken off and like because it has different interchangeable pieces to really sell it more. But there you go.
Didn't even dust it.
Is that I was gonna say is that on it or on the glass?
Okay,
That's
maybe
what I
it's on the
wanna know.
glass.
Somebody
Yeah, I
sneezed
was-
on a case.
Yeah,
someone
something-
sneezed on the case.
Typical SDCC.
Really quick, we kind of did it at the beginning of the show, but let's shout it out more officially here. We got Jason Nelson here, Manny Fresh,
What up, everyone?
holding down the chat here with Jason Nelson.
We had Jagron,
Man,
which is lame.
Marlon and Brossel.
Saw Fantastic Four twice already.
Is that
huh?
a new
Wow.
name? Marlon.
Wow.
Broswell,
Marlon,
welcome.
that's new.
Someone's got a vocal fry. We missed it.
Got Jeremy here, Six Gun Figs, King Dingaling,
Six
Trooping
Gun.
with Robin. Welcome. Let's see, and all the way
Yeah,
at the
that's lame.
top, number one, as usual, good old Toy Mafia. Thank you guys for making us part of your day. Thank you for listening to our long intro going into Mezco and stuff and the STCC stuff. But let's get right back into it. That is not what I wanted. That's what I want. Okay. SH Figure Arts. They had quite a bit of stuff. First thing is the SH Figure Arts Glorio Dragon Ball Diama, 9,900 yen or about $67 USD. This is going to be due out in March of next year, 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And know nothing about the character. So Equan,
He's just
Dean.
well, since Dean's away, he's the series is Daima. It's like the last series
I'm sorry.
that Toriyama worked on,
Mhm.
and he's just a friend or foe that Goku travels with in the demon realm, and all the demons have pointy ears like that. And that's pretty much it. He's like their guide, and he's like one of the he's like one of their companions along the way. And I don't know if you have in the photo they have a picture of what's to come.
I
is
think
there?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's a basic figure. It's up on like a lot of the Japanese websites and like BBTS for like $90 to $100. Basic figure. I mean, there's not really much to say about him. He's like, he's not the coolest character. He's not the lamest character. He's like whatever.
Like a
I was gonna
character.
say if you're into that show though, he's kind of not a must-have, but he'd be good. He's in the
Yeah.
show a lot.
I mean, he's part of the group, so
Yeah.
if you're like really into the show,
Okay.
and he would go with Goku and Pansy. Well, that's probably what they're teasing next, but that's the
Yeah.
other character.
I
That
like
was
that
other
the
tease.
glossiest part is his patent leather boots. That's a nice
Oh
detail.
yeah. They're actually, I think they're that glossy in the show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he like he challenges Goku to a fight, and they're like neck and neck, and then Goku doesn't tell him that he can do Super Saiyan, and then he realizes he's like completely useless after that,
His
and he's like,
vest.
I'll just be your guide.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious. That's hilarious. He's got a gun for some reason.
yeah, he's got a gun.
Okay. In Dragon Ball, it's just
It usually
Looks like a
for
demon Han Solo.
in most parts. He is kind of like a Han Solo. I don't remember.
That's true, yeah.
I only saw it
outfit,
once,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure they met him in a bar, and then he became like their
Wow,
driver
this does sound like
in their
Star
ship.
Hmm.
But even like the pants got a stripe on
Yeah,
though.
right.
The,
Say the pants
the
are
holster
also-
looks like it. Yeah.
That was a good call, Sequence.
Yeah, actually, I didn't put those together,
Are
but he
you-
pretty much is the Han Solo of the group.
I don't know if this is a dumb question. Then are you getting this?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, because you're complete on most of these.
I'm
still.
I'm completionist on all of them.
There's
I haven't
some
got that-
you skipped though, right?
Just the video game ones.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I
anything
remember
that's like
those.
on the show or canon, I get, or in the movies. I even got the big Elder Guru as well.
Yes,
That big guy. So
yeah, like you weren't gonna get the throne again for Nail.
yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. This is. I love the paint job on this, but
This is screaming '90s right here.
yeah, this is
Yeah,
pretty
this
cool.
is the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse SH Figure Art Scarlet Spider action figure. Pre-orders open up tomorrow, July 25th, 2025. The release is set for December, and it will be a premium Bandai exclusive. And god damn, this looks good.
Whoa! I didn't know it came with a head sculpt. Nice.
Yeah, it has a portrait. Yeah. I don't know though. I'm like I said, I'm very picky right now. I have other versions of this that I feel like I like more, or the other ones I'd rather get. Just like as cool as the like look at that pose where he's in the spider pose. The the shading and stuff just doesn't work as well in this.
Yeah, I mean, in shading in general,
This way, right?
in a 3D, especially if you have to articulate multiple poses, doesn't really work because the shading is specifically for a specific pose in a certain angle on a 2D page.
Exactly.
So it's like
you
3D. It's
kinda
like,
gotta
what
pick
are you
one.
doing? Yeah.
Now here it doesn't look as like
Yeah,
there
it's-
on that swinging
when he's
pose.
swinging,
I feel like
yeah.
it works much better. But so there's probably a few poses you can get that work, but I don't know. This is still tempting though, to be honest, because I just love this outfit so much. I think it's the colorway. I just love it. I'm trying to remember. There's that other one we saw last week that Zach hated.
Yeah,
I think
that
it
was the Mofex one, right? The reissue or whatever.
I'm trying
That's
to remember
exactly.
now.
No, was it that Walmart Marvel Legends one?
There's the
The
Walmart
Hellfire
one
There's
Club?
the
also
Walmart
that he
one,
hated,
but it's
yeah.
not
That just went on
Scarlet.
PO today.
I probably
So
missed
this
it.
one's gonna have the masked head sculpt, the unmasked head sculpt, swap out hands, and the web effect. And you didn't even have to put maximum in front of it for it to look good. So
I see
all
what you
right,
did
so
there. Yep.
moving on, we have the it's an announcement of the SH Figure Art Super Mario Brothers. They are coming back. They decided to use this picture here.
Dude,
all of these figures, like Dean said, I think yesterday, they're all already released. So
Yeah,
don't
I
think
have
they're
all of these.
re-releasing. They're coming out with some more, what it sounds like, but
If it's these, it's all reissues. They come with the exact same accessories and all those things.
yeah, at least right now there is no additional details, but these are all already released figures. The Mario, the Luigi, the Yoshi with the shells, the mushroom head, the coins, the Koopa.
How
Were the
come
coins always
one-
back metal like that?
Yeah, they were like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how come one's a bit taller than the other?
That's just
Because
one of them has a
it's
stand
the
that sticks
stand.
up.
It's the
Yeah.
stand.
Oh,
yeah, and in the
okay.
game they'd be at different, like, think about it, they'd be in different patterns, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
That
they'd
you
be like
could at
floating.
different heights, right?
Also, if you put it, that's meant to be on the question mark block so that you can simulate are you hitting the block and the coin popping up in the air, or just a coin sitting on the
Right,
block.
yeah.
Right,
That's a good
and
point.
again, these are some con pictures, but these are already issued figures, and we'll see it right there. So you can see like the block there with the question mark box and stuff, the coins jumping
That's
up and
cool.
down. I think it's to mimic that.
All right.
So Bowser looking
These are
pretty
cool
good.
looking. The paint's good.
I think I got these like 10 years ago for my Super Smash set or setup, but yeah, these are old.
It is
And-
weird
Oh,
that they
I didn't
didn't
know they had
offer
it.
like new characters in the line instead of just reissuing old ones.
So the next thing we have is the SH Monster Arts Destroya Perfect Tokyo Waterfront New City Battle version. This is going to be a premium Bandai exclusive, going for 24,200 yen, or about $166
What a name.
USD. And this thing's a monster, man. Like it's it looks crazy.
I
Got him here grabbing Godzilla by the tail there with like a claw.
he's got an interesting chest pattern there. It looks like a I won't say what, but yeah, looks great.
Yeah, I don't know what
that
this is
classic
even
beam.
from. So
Well, he's in a few movies. I don't know exactly about this design, like this. Like they change up his look a little bit, but you know, he's pretty much like the H.P. Lovecraft kaiju.
right.
Yeah. But you know, the wings look like they got some. You know, they're not the red's not like a uniform shade there. It looks pretty good. There's a little bit going on there. Yeah. Reasonably demonic.
All right, guys. So we kind of touched on this, me and Dean, with Char from Mobile Suit Gundam and stuff. And I said, if Char's the gateway into the Wing series, I have to have it. And that's what we're getting. We're getting the first Wing character, probably the most important Wing character, Hito Yui from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. This is scheduled for release in February of 2026, and a pre-order will open up July 24th of this year. So today, hopefully something happens at the end of the day. I did not just make that realization that today's the 24th. But you got some good sculpting here. Of course, very just human-esque body. So you're gonna get all the joints. You're gonna see all that, but you're gonna have the hand gestures. You're gonna have the face plates to kind of do some of the more iconic poses from the first season of Gundam Wing. I'm really excited about this. This is a must-have for me. Just kind of like my small soldiers are. I will have to make room for the 5 Gundam pilots of Gundam Wing.
Yep, you gotta have the mechs and the pilots, right? All
Yep.
next to each other. That's gonna be an awesome setup.
And you're gonna, and this is the thing, because I'm more of a. I do have, what is it? It's the Gundam Universe Tall Geese 2, and I
Yeah,
have one of the EZ8 Gundams, and I'm okay with those just because my model kits, my master grade Gundams are all put up in storage right now. Not storage, they're in the shelf. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go with what we're about to talk about next. I think, just to kind of push.
Yes, you do.
just to push the idea home. But you're gonna get 4 different extra face plates besides just the resting face. You're gonna get the extra leg piece here. If you know, in Gundam Wing what the little strap is, and you even see it here on the arm, or it's really a shoulder piece, like a bicep piece. He has a gun. He has his mission accepted self-detonation device, and multiple extra hands to mess with too. And then you can kind of see it here. This is the start of the Metal Robot Spirits MS Wing Gundam. This is also due for release in February with a pre-order date of July 25th, tomorrow, 2025. And this thing is beautiful. Just this effect enough.
Badass.
So this is the order I would like to see. If they're going to come out with Hito, great. He's the right one to do. The next one you need to do, and you need to make it twofold, it has to be Zex Marquis, a.k.a. Miliardo Peacecraft, with the Miliardo Peacecraft head sculpt with the long hair.
Okay.
No mask.
No mask. Okay.
No mask. So you have to have the masked one where Hito has all of these different head sculpts. For Miliardo, you need the helmeted version that can come on the figure. You need a like stoic kind of like unmasked, and then like a gritty kind of face, almost like this angry face that Hito's making right here. The second one from left. That's what you need for Miliardo, and I think everyone's going to be happy. And it has to be Tall Geese 1. Don't do Tall Geese 2 because that's Trey's. Don't do Tall Geese 3. It's a little bit further down even from this Hito, the way he is, because I think Hito in the last season kind of had more of the spacesuity kind of vibe besides his tank top and stuff like that. But you're going to have to buy this mobile suit. The Saber beam right here reminds me of when he's fighting Tall Geese, heading down to Earth, Project Meteor, all that good stuff.
I didn't think you. Well, yeah, Zex makes sense, but I thought you were going to go for the other pilots. But that's either way.
I think Zex is a good second, and then next you need Duo, and then after you do Duo, you need Troa, Catra, and then Lu Feng.
What do you think would come next, Chris? Do you know which pilot you want to have next?
Dude, this pilot's costume should invalidate him from being an action figure.
It gets hot in there, man. There's so much explosions, and you
It's
can't
just
really.
like, why?
When is this from, too? What year was this made?
19. So what? They're on their 30th anniversary.
88.
Is it already 30?
88ish.
It's got to be in the 80s, yeah.
98.
Yeah. So
No,
I mean,
80s, yeah.
Well,
So-
the original series, like the Japanese, might have been then.
Oh, you're talking about Gundam
It didn't
Wing.
come out
Yeah.
American
That's what I'm
until
thinking of. Yeah.
98?
Like it's that older style. Like you got to give it that as well, right? It's that older anime. Yeah, I never got into Gundam Wing for some reason. It just passed me by with that. Dragon Ball I like, but DBZ.
And see, I
sorry.
was opposite.
But,
My brother watched Dragon Ball.
yeah.
After Dragon Ball, I watched Gundam because they would flip flop every now and then.
I think they're doing what they can with this, Chris. Like there's a 3D tank top. It's like got some texture and stuff. Like it's got some like
He
some.
never looked cooler than that. He never had like a flight suit or anything.
I can't imagine that they
He
look cooler. Than
he
this
had
at
like a
one
space
point.
looking suit towards
Maybe
the
eventually,
end.
but
Nothing too crazy though.
they've got to do the different versions, right? Chris, it's like Luke. This is like a Luke training Dagobah outfit kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean,
I
Not
can
that
give you that.
impressive.
this is his most iconic look, I guess.
Yeah.
But you just see all the other pilots. You're gonna complain about the same
Because
thing.
you got Catra over here hanging out in like a button down with like slacks, coming out of the desert.
But I mean, then you can compare. Also, in comparison to this, like the actual Gundam, I mean, in contrast, it's like
Yeah, it's good.
doesn't look that great, obviously. But having that, I
Really?
think I'm saying the figure doesn't look that great. The
Oh,
Gundam
yeah.
is incredible. Like
Yeah.
it has all the stylizations, the paint, like so versus the figure. But I do think having that figure in front is a very 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 cool setup for each
I-
pilot.
I do feel like Gundam Wing had a lot of like human to human interaction more so than some other Gundam stuff. Not just like with their counterparts, like their teams and things like that, but with the actual villains and stuff, where there's multiple scenes where they're like sitting in the cockpit talking to the villain, or the villains talking to them through like recording cameras as they're fighting each other.
There's a lot. Yeah.
But I mean, everyone wanted to see the Gundams. This is amazing. I want it both. I have to have it both. It's like, again, it's like me not doing small soldiers.
True.
I gotta ask: are the shorts on the pilot like literally painted on? Like no
It looks like
ridge.
it.
Oh, there's no sculpting detail.
Right.
So this one is the only one that has to be sculpting
Looks like-
just because it's supposed to be bandage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like the
okay.
pants aren't like. I think if you scroll to the picture where he's with the Gundam, you might here you can kind of tell.
There's some
oh, there
ridges
might be
on there.
some
You
ridge.
might see it right
Okay, there
there.
is a
thought it
bit.
wasn't
Okay,
that.
all right then. Good. All right.
The shirt
So it's
kind of
something.
like drapes over it. It looks like. Dean, what do you think? We were kind of going
we
back
got
and forth
Dean
with
back.
this.
Let's go.
Well, he's back from his other show.
What?
Whoa!
He had to do his
Amazing.
quick video with Will Fox.
I was gonna
Oh,
message
Jesus.
Dean and ask if you're on mute,
God.
right? I was gonna message Dean and ask if he was all right, but you're on mute, brother.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, guys. How dare you? Yeah, I feel like Sean and I have asked for this specific figure for years at this point.
It has to be.
Um,
Because I'm sorry to cut you off, but the closest thing that we've gotten to this is a perfect grade Gundam with just, they come with the little pilots,
yeah, the little pilots.
and then other than that, all you get is a master grade. And I don't even think you get it with the high grade.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Count. There's the swap out.
Yeah, there's the swap outs right there.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why it's taken so long for Figure Arts or Bandai specifically to get their head out of their ass and start doing pilots, because they did it
This
with
is what it was built on. This is
Gundam
like-
Seed, I think sometime last year.
Mhm.
And then the new Gundam series earlier this year, the figures
Still
are
need to
for pre-order
watch it.
right
I
now.
have not watched that one.
I'm not a fan. It's basically like an alternate reality if Char was Amaro.
Oh, so it's like the
Basically.
reverse.
Yeah.
But okay, have you watched Requiem, the Netflix one?
I have not.
I need to watch that one too. But
Um,
that's what's crazy is that's the side of Oz, not Oz. What's it called? I'm thinking Oz, like Wing Gundam and Gundam
isn't it?
Wing.
Oh,
It's with like the Zaku's and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. So for them to finally announce this is like, thank God, dude. Like, because that's all. I mean, this was you got Duo, Ketra, Troa, Cheng Wu Fei, Vex.
Hear me out then, because while you were gone, I kind of went through my list, and let's see how you match up with this. If Char was the gateway, and Hito's the next one, which obviously it is, the next one you have to do is a Zex Marquise with the helmet, but it also has to have the unhelmeted head sculpt of Miliardo Peacecraft.
Yeah.
And then from there, you go Duo, you go Troa.
And something about tall geese. You said I missed it.
No, I think.
Okay, if
I
you're to
think-
do a Gundam, you'd have to have his Tall Geese Gundam.
I think
right?
before you do Duo, you do Relina.
Oh, I did not even think about Erlina. You
Yeah.
think
Oh.
though? You wouldn't save her for last?
No. Not
Because
if you do.
if the line ends, at least you have Hito and you have Zex, you have Relina, Hito, You have the whole thing, the brother, sister, and the boyfriend.
Yeah, that's why I think she could be third. I would do her second, but yeah, I think you need Zex because he's
'Cause
such
I think if you're gonna do Char, you could probably use that mold very closely.
It's pretty close, but yeah, Zex is so fucking cool.
So okay, mine was Hito, Zex, Duo, Troa Barton, Katra, and then Wu Fei.
Chang Wu Fei.
I mean, I thought they would do like a pilot with a mech. You know, release those instead of like a single character.
You'd have to drop some of the mobile suits in between there for sure.
Well, I mean, that's what they're doing with this. The metal builds. Do you have it next?
Wing Gundam.
You're going to talk about it. Yeah, the metal build Wing Gundam, which looks sick. Dude.
Beautiful.
Now, I had the metal build Wing Gundam. What the hell do they call it? It's like the updated.
Oh, the real grades, the RGs.
No, it's the metal build, but it's like
Is it?
the modern redesign of Wing Gundam.
Like the EWs?
No, that's Endless Waltz.
Are you talking about like
it's its own thing. I could
a
pull it.
Bandai from P Bandai, like the Spirits line?
Yeah.
Those are all metal.
Yeah.
Right, which is what this is.
That was gonna be my question. Yeah, this is metal, some metal robot series. Like, is that the name of the series? And these are gonna be metal
Yeah.
as well. That's cool.
And they range pretty high up there sometimes, like anywhere between, I would say, like 120 to 160.
Is there a price on this yet?
Not yet.
Are you-
This
Yeah.
the mobile
what's-
suit drops tomorrow. It says Hito should have dropped today.
Did they release? You said they did a Char. You said or something already.
The Char was the one we went over the last time. We were talking about Gundam and stuff like that. He had like the
Was
red,
that
the
with a
red like
suit?
military suit.
Was it with one of these Gundams?
He did not have his Gundam.
No.
Okay. So you
No,
don't
that's-
know how much they're gonna charge for a Gundam yet. Possibly.
This one, if that's what I was about to say, because
It's gonna be up there. I think.
the other one. Yeah, this will probably be 250.
Really, you think that high?
Yeah.
What's your
that's-
limit, Sean?
That's what I paid.
These
I
were like
mean,
$200 each, like minimum. I remember seeing the price, and I was like, "Nope, I'm not getting into this."
Yeah, that makes sense.
These are
So
really
that's why I'm
expensive.
wondering, what's your limit, Sean?
I've seen him. I've seen him
I don't
go
know if it was in the
as high as
twos.
4 as well. So
Yeah.
Because I know some of these can get up there, and if they're metal, and how good this looks, like the paint job and stuff. That's why I was curious. And then the figure, how much is the figure? At least 80, right?
yeah, it'll probably be about 90
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, and
So-
I'd pay that for. I have to. Like, this was.
I mean, yeah, that's sub 100, but like I was looking at these figures, and I was like, because of the price, I just went for the Gundam Universe figures instead because
well,
they're just
and then
so pricey.
Gundam Universe, they went up. The Epion is $35.
It is, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
have it on
expensive.
pre-order. And the Wing
God,
Zero.
paint work on this, though.
They're,
Wing
but they're
Gundam
in a bigger deluxe box. But I don't know what's deluxe about them.
Honestly, though, Sean, like, you
I
could
don't
just get... I think if you get this in that second one, like the second, like, I guess it's his nemesis, right?
Oh,
Tall
the
geese guy?
Zex.
tall geese. Yeah.
Zex, yeah. So I was just looking him up. That's a cool Gundam too. So like, I think if you just had those two, if you did that, if you wanted to maybe, if it was just two up on your limit of what you
Well-
want to pay per Gundam, you could at least just get the ones you really really love because they're like that. They're like FF7 for Dean. They're kind of like that one you
Right,
kind of need
and-
to get.
Well, here's my thing too. So I grew up on the master grades. Well, I shouldn't say that. I grew up on the high grades. I graduated college and I found out about the
I was
master
on high
grades.
grades too in high school.
Right. So
Oh,
my thing would be
high
get the pilots. I have the EW master grades. I consider myself like a finalist, if you will, where it's like I want the last form of whatever it is, right? Like if it's like movie 3, I want the final form of whatever it is, the villain, the hero, whatever. And it's the same with Iron Man. You know, with Avengers Endgame, Mark 85 is what it is for me. I don't need a Mark 1, which I technically do have a Mark 1, but like I don't need any of the marks in between. I just need the final one, right? So like for my Thanos right here, it's the battle damage Thanos from Endgame. I'm okay with having the EW versions and then having the pilots. So I would just have to like rethink my model kits, maybe touch them up a little bit better than what they are, you know, because I just spray painted them, and that's what it's gonna have to be. But
It's
let's-
interesting that like collectors like kind of like create their own rules for their collection to like sort of like limit what they
you
buy.
have to.
Yeah, you gotta find.
I'm gonna be spending
you gotta find a line to
$1,200
draw.
on metal builds, and like I won't even spend that on like something I need in my house.
You have to do that because there was a point in time where I just bought anything with the word Star Wars on it.
Yeah, he did.
Been there.
Yeah, so you just
got
gotta
confused one day and got
have
Star Trek.
rules. Yeah.
And like Equan is a completionist, like it
Yeah.
would prevent you from buying your favorite character for $200 and just leaving the rest of the line alone, right?
Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Like because you're a completionist, you wouldn't just like buy your favorite character from this line for $200
Yeah.
and leave the rest of it alone.
No, I kind of have to get all. The good thing is they're not all $200. Only like some of them are like 300, and
Yeah.
You want the
here.
ensemble, yeah.
But I want the whole thing. But dude, I have a sickness because speaking of this
But we
Goku,
all have our own version. Of
they
it.
sold the regular version, and then they sold a separate super. This same one with the Super Saiyan head on it as a P Bandai exclusive for like double the price, and I bought all of it. I just got it in. I'm thinking like, what am I doing? I'm like, I'm already in it now, so I might as well
Yeah.
just keep going.
It's just funny. It must be so hard to market the shit knowing that your audience all subscribes to their own sort of like made up set of rules.
Yeah,
You know, like
The one thing I would love to do, like if I could ever get there, if I had the space to do it, is I want to create a stop motion movie of my figures who in the collection room they're Stasic, right? They stand where they stand because I put them there. Almost Toy Story like, right?
yeah,
But when I'm not in here or I'm at work or whatever, they're all on their own mission around the house, you know? And like I have my Mythic Legions and they play into Marvel, and then Marvel plays into like Pokemon, and then wrestling, and then Power Rangers, and they all just kind of like cross for this one big battle, you know, all these different
be
genres of figures, villains, heroes, and stuff. And
I've seen a lot of
it's
cool stuff.
it's a dream for another day.
Beautiful.
That'd be badass.
But all right, let's get into some SDCC SH stuff, and we're gonna fly through some of this other stuff. So is this what you were talking about, Equan?
yeah, that's Pansy. The other, and then that's the Supreme Kai. But you know, they all got Muppet babied, so they're all like baby forms.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, this one is new because they released. Some of them are PO or released, but all of them on the right. But then the new one they announced was Sanji in the Romance Dawn outfit.
And if you see new only at Target.
I
oh
love
yes,
this display.
what?
I know it's,
No,
like,
oh,
very
so,
basic.
so that's the thing. They Luffy is a Target exclusive. I think like last week, and it's just this Luffy, but with some like dirt marks on his face and legs, and that was the exclusive
Yeah,
version
the
of him.
Romance Dawn is.
So he
the
should
You
be
see the
what,
dirt
like
marks right there.
35, 40 bucks for the
Yeah, he's like $35.
Yeah.
It's the same figure with some markings on him. You can see on the picture.
I didn't know
That's what makes it a Target exclusive.
Right. Interesting. These
Have they
should
done
sell well,
Usopp
I guess,
before?
right?
No, they've never done Usopp. He's new.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I don't remember ever seeing Usopp before.
Yeah, he was the latest figure to go on PO.
Jeez, I know this show goes on for a long time, but I didn't know he got a robot suit or whatever the heck that was.
It's like it's the newest arc or something. He had like,
Future
yeah,
Island.
I have no idea. I
See,
haven't
look
seen
at that
this one.
range. So his is 35, hers is 90. Well, I don't.
That's how they do
Well,
it
it's
though
kinda
for
like
the SH
Goku.
figures. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you guys explain this, but it still doesn't make sense to me, man.
That's how they get the. That's they're great drug dealers. That's how they get you hooked.
Yeah, because they know, oh, they're gonna buy Luffy. Everyone's gonna buy the Luffy. Like I have every Goku ever released, you know. So it's like, give them a good price on the figure we know that they're gonna buy, and then I guess it's like subsidizes the price for the other ones, or vice versa. You spend $90 on her because the Luffy you got cheaper.
Yeah, but what if you think like the kind of semi-casual fans would then be like, hey, if she's $50, I might get her, but at 90, they're like, I'm out. Like, because 35 is palatable, right? But 90 is like, I don't know. It feels like such a jump. I guess that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. And some of their figures for One Piece are real expensive,
Yeah.
but they're also much bigger.
I
Oh,
don't,
this is
what
cool.
is this? What is this one?
This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Sorry, we didn't say the Superman. The Superman looked pretty good
Yeah,
too.
Superman's there too. We talked about this, what, 2 shows ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
everyone's
pretty
doing a
good.
Superman.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It looks pretty good. The movie wasn't bad.
The JoJo stuff is really cool because is it Kyoto who had the license forever? And no one else did JoJo stuff. So the fact that Figure Arts is coming in with JoJo stuff is really cool.
Damn, they got
This
them
is a really
hips,
weird
bro.
show.
Shit.
It's not for the faint of heart. This show is fucking weird.
They call it Bizarre Adventure for a reason.
Yeah, it's very.
The sculpts and stuff are incredible. So that's
Dude,
cool.
I'm so excited for these. The Figure Arts My Hero line. I have Uraka on pre-order. I need to pick up Deku and what's his face? Forgot it. The guy with the fire and ice. What's his name?
It says Shoto.
Shoto. Yeah, Shoto.
Yeah, I just noticed the girl they just have a stand-in for it. They don't have the
Yeah,
actual-
Yeah,
I
they'll
believe
have
all
it ready.
3 of these are out, but she's up for pre-order.
It is what it is, but yeah, I never saw. Did you recently start that show, Dean?
Uh,
In the last like a year?
like last year, yeah.
Okay, and then you really loved it, right?
Yeah, I was like really shocked at how much I liked it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I've
I was
heard
like-
people like it. I just never. Again, I'm not a big anime person, so.
Yeah, because I'm always like, man, anime sucks now. Like, anime was better when I was a kid. And I was like really against watching it. And then like my cousin was like, oh my God, he was gushing about it. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, dude, you gotta watch it. I was like, oh, okay, fine. So I started watching it, and before I knew it, I was like, I ran out of episodes to watch because, the new season hadn't come out. I was like, fuck.
So, this metal robot. This metal robot series, is this just the Gundam in general, and then they go into different shows?
Yeah, different Gundam
yeah.
series.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
sorry.
Yeah, so you have your model kits,
Yeah.
which are, your perfect grade, master grade, real grade.
High grade.
The original,
Perfect grade.
The original ones.
But the metal robot or metal spirits are just figures. You don't
Yeah,
build
they're
them. They're
More
in the
premium
box.
figures of the robot,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, but they only
sense.
come in one scale.
Right.
And then
Which is kind of sad because I would like a little bit more like height on some of them, especially now that they're going to come out with the human pilots and stuff.
Yeah, that figure I was talking about earlier, the metal builds that I have.
Mhm.
It was not a metal build. It's the figure figuration, which is a larger scale, a little bit larger scale, and it's also die cast with all the deco and stuff. But yeah, these aren't model kits. These are figures.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Epion here. This is the Gundam Universe
Yeah.
line that they have here, with Wing Zero. So both of these are one on pre-order, and I don't know if the Wing Zero's on pre-order just yet.
It
I
is.
But
think they both went on pre-order at the same time.
Yeah, same time. I have them at BBTS.
Okay, cool. I'll have to look at it. I know I didn't pre-order the Epion, but I'm gonna have to jump on that quick.
I'm an idiot, and I didn't get Tall Geese, so I was like, I have to get Epion.
I didn't get.
Oh, yeah,
I've
Jesus.
seen Tall Geese so much, and the moment I was like, okay, I'll spend the $25 for the Gundam
Exactly.
Universe. I don't want to. I never saw Tall Geese again. I saw Tall Geese 2, and I saw like Death Sight, and I was like, no.
I'm still
I need to
seeing
stick
Death
with my
Sight.
stick with my favorite characters.
Oh my god. So I was on the hunt for all of the Gundam Wing ones, and it took me forever to get Sandrock and Heavy Arms. They're like the hardest ones to get.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. And I ended up getting 2 Shenlongs. And Jason Nelson, he's in the chat. He traded me, I think he traded me Heavy Arms for one of the Shenlongs. And as soon as I finished getting Sandrock, I was like, I have all of them. I broke my Shenlong. So now I need this fucking
my
Shenlong,
God.
dude.
Oh my
It
God.
pisses me off, dude.
See, I was a big fan of the before P Bandai was P Bandai, and they had their website and everything. I was a big fan of the P Bandai exclusives EWs, and the only one I'm missing is Sandrock Custom or a Sandrock EW, only because I feel like his cape, his cloak, is trash.
It's
I
terrible.
don't need no rubber, plasticky, soft plastic cape for this guy, but I also at the time didn't want to do like a custom for it, and now I'm paying for it because 1, I don't have Sandrock EW, and 2, I don't have, or 2, it's the price is like way too high now, and stuff, and I bought the new Wing Zero because that's probably like the oldest one from that line. It wasn't even technically an EW, I don't think. They just kind of released the Angel Wing Zero, but I bought the new one. But all right, guys, let's keep this going. We got some Mofex kind of going here. Just reveals. So they revealed Punisher, looking good, has a couple of guns, extra head sculpt.
Got some eyeshadow too.
So what?
He's got some eyeshadow too.
Yeah,
He's got that eyeshadow. Is the punk one. We got Iceman, and we got the Venom from Let There Be Carnage. Looks really good with the extra head sculpt. Like, I think that looks amazing. That looks really cool.
Fucking 5 years too late. What the fuck?
Yeah, and then you got the shield and the extra hands, the scythes and the spears and all that good stuff going with it. So we'll let Chris kind of
see Mafex. I dislike. Just go back. I just dislike maybe the joints and stuff, especially even on the Punisher. It's just like it's
too
very
bulky.
like look how look how far out the shoulders sit from the. You see what I'm saying? Like they're just very Oh, the more and more
it is very
Mafex
comic-y
figures, I
because
don't
if you read like some of the earlier comics that came out when he did this pose right here, the one here on the left, like his shoulders were up, so it's hard to, I guess, recreate that without having that bulkiness, I guess.
Yeah, but you see see here, and so it's just like I don't know how to describe it right here, but go over one. You see how it's like just that separation between the arms and like the body, and then you see it again on the Venom. You see what I'm saying? There.
Oh yeah.
A little
There's
V-cut.
just something I don't like about how they do their arms. I think it is what it is. Is the biggest, like, that's that stands out to me on all their figures almost. But that shield is interesting.
All right. Chris was going to talk about this. It's a new HasLab.
I think I know what it is. He said.
Spoiler.
So, I mean, we can jump back if we need to, but
Yeah.
Oh, is it those Vespa bikes
Here,
from?
we'll let
Nova?
him talk about it. Let me go.
Bro, I fucking hope not. Actually, you know
You
what?
know,
I
it's
hope it is. That way I don't have
funny.
to fucking worry about buying it.
Exactly.
there's actually a in Star Wars Outlaws. There's actually a reference to
HasLabs?
those bikes, the Vespa bikes. You can get like a trinket for them, and you can get a lot of trinkets and stuff, not just from that. But and then there's also one where you can turn the little alien guy you have called he's called Nyx, the little pet, and you can turn him blue like the from Skeleton Crew, that elephant. That's where it came from.
Neil.
There's like little
Neil?
things they're still adding just from the shows. Yeah, Neil. So yeah, he's blue right now in my game.
So all we have, sorry, I'm just adjusting something. All we have from Marvel is some SDCC stuff. The Doom helmet looks so good. Someone here locally got it and took a picture with it. I was like, damn, that looks good. And just kind of seeing this close up with it looks really, really nice. I kind of want this one. I really do
cool.
want this one. I think
pretty
I don't
cool,
know if I'll spend the $100 for it, but you got the Fantastic Four movie versions here. All of them looking okay. I've seen some of these in store. I think the one you must have is the Thing. You know, he's always kind of the one that goes for not crazy money, but he's always a little bit priced a little bit higher. And then the Silver Surfer, she just basically looks like the what's her name? Nova. She looks like Nova. No, not Nova. What's her? The Flame Girl. Isn't it Nova?
Yeah, you are talking about Nova. I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Right? The girl, like the girl
Yeah,
Herald?
the Herald. Yeah,
The flamed.
I know what
Nova.
you're talking about. She was a Walgreens exclusive. I remember that figure.
Oh
As a big
yeah.
Marvel fan, Sean, how do you feel about them gender swapping Silver Surfer for the movie?
I think I look at it as heralds. He had so many heralds; they could have picked any one of those. I think minus Flame Lord and Cosmic Ghost Rider.
So
You could have picked any one of those heralds, you know, and of course you have to do a Silver Surfer. The fact that it's a female Silver Surfer, I'm not here or there on it. I'm gonna go see the movie and find out for myself, you know. But they can't go Norrin Rad, where he like
There are
saves
female
his planet
surfers in
and
the
his
comics,
wife and his
right?
kids by becoming one of the heralds.
Were there female surfers in the comics? I assume, right?
There were. I mean, his wife was a female Silver Surfer for like a comic.
Yeah,
So
Two
I don't
issues.
know.
this is also a different universe. So who knows?
right.
Yeah.
This Galactus is coming from a different universe.
This movie looks fun though. Yeah, I've heard so far good things, and I've heard even that people like it even better than Superman, which I thought was not great, but it was pretty good. It was fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's
You got
a
the
cool
Dio
setup.
set here of the Sentinels on display with the X-Men, the most recent X-Men
How much is that?
figures.
Shit.
I don't know. Like, here's my thing. I'm one of those collectors who are like, okay, I have a big idea, easily distracted from that idea, but I have a big idea for a set of figures, and I want to do a diorama for it. and they come around showing this, and I'm like, well, yeah, these Sentinels look amazing like this, and it looks cool and fun, and it's like it's telling a story, whether it's from the comic or whether it's from the animated series or whatever. But most collectors don't have something like this in their possession. The craftsmanship, the work, all that kind of
Well,
stuff. There are
what's really
certain
going on
ones you
here,
do.
though? I mean, the ground there is not that crazy to do, if that's what you're saying. It's just
And
space.
it's not. But this
And a bunch of
right
3D
here
printed skulls.
makes me want to do this. I don't want these figures, but like with my own, like the in-game display that I have here, I wanted to use the foam board, and I wanted to cut out Avengers compound, and I wanted to make the crater and all that kind of stuff, and the assemble.
You can
the
do that,
assemble
Sean.
Oh, I can. It just ain't fitting in here, and my wife ain't gonna let me do it in the garage because there ain't no room in the garage. But before we move on to
This is incredible.
more of
setup,
this,
though.
now that we have Chris
really.
back, Chris,
This is an incredible setup, though. Of the
talk to
display.
me, man. We'll go back
Yeah,
to
well-
the Marvel stuff.
Are we getting those Vespas? We gotta know.
Yeah, TVC's teasing a HasLab. I think, to be honest, I on a small talk like months ago, I already got the tip off that it's going to be a Republic gunship,
Oh yeah, you mentioned it.
and I'm still sticking to that. It should be announced any day now, and my guess is it's a full redesign. It's bigger than ever, and I'm guessing an Episode 3 box because it's still the 20th anniversary, theoretically this
Scared.
year.
It can't be bigger than the Ghost, right? Or even,
No,
I guess it could be bigger than
Theoretically, it should not be.
Mandalorians.
Well, here's the thing, right? The TVC gunship that's out there, the hull is based on like the more like budget toy line. It's really just they made the like bubble guns for it and a better paint job. So like if you look at this shot, a clone is like it's like 2.5 times the height of a clone. The one we have is much shorter. I don't think they'll actually make it that big.
Well,
But,
that's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Those bubbles are like, that would have to be huge even for a TVC.
Yeah, the wings are just out of control.
Oh, it's gonna be chunky, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't like. Listen, I've had the credible rumors before. It seems like a weird choice to me. I like, but I won't be surprised if that's what it is. If it's not, then they changed course because this was in heavy development. I know that much.
No, this makes a lot of sense. Prequels are stupid hot right now because the sequels left such a bad taste in everyone's mouth. They're like clamoring for like Star Wars that was actually
But
decent.
now they're
we
cool
just
now.
didn't realize it. Yeah, I was like, oh fuck, we didn't realize how good we had it. Fuck yeah, sequels or prequels. Fucking Hot Toys did it. They've been doing it. Like you said, it's the anniversary of the movie. I think it's a fucking slam dunk, which pisses me off because now I'm gonna want this thing.
Listen, I have one of the other ones, and I don't got room to display that. Like
Check
it's
private
huge.
chat, Sean.
Doing it now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm a
I
clone
just-
guy. I have so many clones.
Yeah, I just bought 2 clones on the weekend. Actually, yeah, I don't know, but it's just it's gonna be like the one that exists is like the same width as the BMF, the big Millennium
This is the
Falcon.
existing one, right here.
No, that. Oh yeah, I guess it is. That looks really weird with that wide lens. Like you can see how oversized the bubble turrets are for that
Yeah, the
original
bubbles
hull.
are very big.
Yeah.
But the hull is much smaller in comparison.
Yeah, because when that body was designed, they weren't gonna do the bubble guns at all. They had like a smaller version of it that was like a turret basically, because they're just like the scale doesn't make any sense. But then when they made the TVC one, they went all out and like
It's gonna be
made those
bigger
chairs.
than this, and in at least that is, and even
Yeah.
this one's pretty big. Like I'm looking at it with figures in the back.
This
Even
angle's
that
really
one's pretty
weird,
big.
but yeah. But the bubble guns will probably be about the same size as in that picture. Everything else will be bigger. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty much. I'm definitely not gonna order it. I'll tell you that.
Dude, I'm looking at it on a couch, and in comparison, even to like the remember the tank walker they made? I always forget the name of that one from the Clone Wars with the 6 legs.
I think.
ATTE or whatever. Yeah, I always think
ATTE.
AT. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, that was my guess. But that one in comparison, it's almost the same size as that fucking thing, which that thing's huge. And if it's gonna
Yeah.
be bigger than that, god damn.
It has to be bigger. It shouldn't be a HasLab if it's just some sort of
It
reissue.
has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a HasLab, so. Ooh, man. What about you, Equan? What do you think about that? The Republic Republic gunship. Sorry.
Man, do I want to go down Clone Wars ships? Like, I have the Ghost and the Razor Crest.
I know you're
Not the biggest.
You're a HasLab slut. I know that.
Pretty much. I don't know if I'm like a Clone Wars guy though.
Or HasLab
To be
whore.
honest.
That sounds better.
Yeah. I don't mess with like the troopers or anything like that.
Yeah, but
So-
Egon, it's gonna be episode 3, not Clone Wars. You know, like you gotta keep your lanes straight, man.
That is true.
The original one was labeled Attack of the Clones.
It's gonna be episode 3 for sure because it's still the anniversary. You just had the SDCC Kenobi versus Anakin collectible set there. It's still
So it'll
the
be a different
anniversary.
paint job from the other one.
Yeah,
You know,
a little bit.
what will
It's
get
got to
me
be.
price is low enough and it doesn't include any figures, or if it's like a regular HasLab with a bunch of figures included with some tiers of figures, then I might be inclined to get it.
The
That's
figures,
really
I
hard
think,
for me.
yeah.
Um,
People really are more inclined, I feel like, with the figures there. But,
yeah, so that might be an option, but I don't know. I'm kind of running out of space right now, so we'll see.
yeah, that's the problem right now. It's like I can figure out the money part, but the
Spaces.
the space is really the issue
All right.
at this point.
Here's some more of the Marvel booth here. We got the Sentinel about to get done up by Wolverine.
Yeah, this setup's amazing though. They did a great job.
All the little skulls. Do we know what those are from?
Dead humans? I don't know.
Well, hope probably, but I'm just saying, like that
They,
never came out as a.
That's
Yeah.
not from a figure I know of.
They molded them. They sculpted them for the Black Series Rancor, which never came out.
Called up Star
Are you
Wars, and they're like,
serious?
"Hey,
That's
listen,
amazing.
your
Are
thing
there any
failed.
bones in there? Yeah.
We got Archangel in his black suit.
I just got that in. It's a great figure.
There's the Gamerverse stuff, looking good.
Dude, that freaking what's it
Everyone is shitting on the Thanos so hard. They're like,
Really?
"I got my Thanos for $20. Who wants it?"
Oh,
called?
it's because everyone wanted the Psylocke in
The
the, pack.
Psylocke, and
And
now that I've
Thanos was
seen
like the
Thanos-
redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, well, and I look at the Thanos like in
Ah.
person now. I'm like, yeah, I don't want that.
I see. Dude, that Juggernaut is insane.
It's huge.
It's absolutely amazing.
So we got
These have been
the
out for a
Spider-Man
Bit,
stuff
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
for
They're
multiple
oldies.
different. You got from the
Sandman
movie
looks
and
a
from-
little
No Way Home.
exposed.
basically.
Yeah, No Way Home, and from the
Who's
game.
exposed?
Well, good thing his arm.
Sandman, and
Oh,
he's like
Sandman,
censored
yeah.
by Doc Ock there. Yeah. I don't know.
Full Monty.
We got some Daredevil, Punisher. We got Sentinel over there with
I
U.S.
still have to
Agent.
watch that like
So do I.
reboot or whatever of it.
Got some of the Badlands Game Reverse stuff.
See, look what they did. See, you got the Khazar, you got the Zabu, and they're saying, oh, you need to buy this exclusive set to finish the She-Devil. And freaking, what the hell, man?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Of the 3.
Yeah, like 2 of those came in a wave, and these other 2 should have been in
Those
that same wave.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. See, I didn't understand that you were.
It should be like the Savage Land wave, yeah.
Dude, that freaking pterodactyl looking guy is awesome. What's he?
Sauron?
Sauron.
He
Sauron?
reminds me of the guy from Samus.
Oh, yeah,
Ridley.
I know what you're talking about, Ridley. Yeah,
Yeah.
We got the Spider-Man
Okay, who
3,
did
Tobey
who knows
Maguire
this?
getting eaten
Oh
by
my
Venom.
God.
He's not bothered really.
No, he's like, okay, I'm goth. We got Venom here from the PS5 game.
Not Chin.
Another PS5 Spider-Man there. I actually like this suit. I want to play the game with this suit. It looks really cool. And then we saw this. So this is from the Hasbro breakfast, the Marvel Legends Hasbro breakfast thing that they do. And it looks like we're getting articulated eyes. I'll call it a helmet, like a helmet piece, those one of ones. But it's a mask of Spider-Man. It would be really interesting to see how the drapey piece works. I guess you just have to tuck it underneath your shirt kind of thing. But the eyes look like they move.
Oh,
Yeah, they
100%
articulate.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's like $150 or something.
Was it that high?
It's up. It's 189 Canadian.
Oh,
It's
okay.
funny.
Because I saw it as like 120.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's 120. It's up there though.
They're lagging behind. Like cosplayers were doing the moving eyes for like 3-4 years. You know, they're like
Yeah.
they push the industry.
That's for a custom, but for a Hasbro
They
product,
probably
this is
bought the
pretty
tech from
interesting.
him to do it.
I'm surprised it took them this long to make this, to be honest. I feel
They've
like,
done
Yeah, this should have
an
been out. This should have
Iron.
been out like that first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I'd rather they just did like the Deadpool head that they kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
Not the just do this just as a display item. Not I don't need like the moving parts and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like a cloth Spider-Man helmet for display. Because with that, there's no backing unless they have a part where you can make it look like there's a full head in there. You can't display it, right?
Right, the back is like just cloth, right? And the front is helmeted.
It's hard, yeah. So I
That's
don't
what
know
it
Yeah.
seems
if
like,
a filler.
Well, I mean, that makes
back-
sense. Some people have big ass heads and they gotta accommodate for every size. in
Yeah,
there.
it makes sense. But yeah, if they had like a filler piece that made it like more display friendly, then like they
That
could
would be true.
sell
Yeah,
more.
you're right. Mhm.
But-
Yeah, because a lot of people just want to display it, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, guys. We are right at that 2-hour mark with about 8 minutes left to it. Let's get through Four Horsemen and let's call it a night. Four Horsemen introduced their very first figure for their upcoming Mythic Legions RPG, the Heroic Paladin and Cleric. This is on sale at SDCC. Limited numbers and select amounts are at their booth. This is a deluxe version of the Paladin and Cleric. Come in black and yellow, the SDCC colors, with a total of 3 heads, extra weapons, hands, a premium wired soft goods cape and clothing like always, plus a 20-sided gaming die, and a pair of Mythic Legions role-playing game character cards. If you cannot make it to SDCC, the Paladin and Cleric character will be available in a slightly different way when we go live with their Kickstarter for the Mythic Legions role-playing game in 2026. Additionally, this deluxe debut version of the figure, the same one offered at San Diego, will also be available as a special limited edition item in the campaign. So it's going to be... So I'm guessing you're getting both, one in SDC colors and one slightly different. And then this means that SDC is definitely the first place to get the limited edition figure. The adventure begins on July 23rd, 2020, or I'm sorry, July 23rd through the 27th at SDCC, booth number 3245. And I'm not so big on this night, Dean. I'm sure you would disagree with me maybe on this, but I really do like the Cleric. You kind of see him here a little bit better. I like this version more than I like the knighted version, but comes with a bunch of stuff. You know, the extra peg, you got the 2 extra heads, the shield, you got the sword, the sheath with it, you got the electric, like magic piece, if you will. I mean, it's a great looking figure, all in all.
Yeah, I want one. I asked Eddie if he could see if he could find me one, but he's not going to STCC until this weekend, so I don't know if it'll still be around. But I don't feel like doing the Kickstarter, so yeah. But if I don't get this, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I kind of thought
With you
about it
guys,
too.
with you guys already playing D&D, you don't think that having this would help your collection in the way of doing that, or you're okay with the legions that are out and just kind of like bash building?
Yeah, I already have all my own D&D characters. I don't play as a cleric, so I wouldn't ever need any of this. But yeah, I still like it. Just for the shelf.
The
I
outfit
have a
and
bunch
stuff.
of mythic legions I don't use.
Yeah, the pattern on that center piece of the fabric is just really cool.
Yeah.
Very good job. But yeah, this is you were saying, sorry, there is another version of this later, Sean? I was a bit
So they're going to do a
confused there.
slightly different version of this. I'm guessing it's just going to be like, instead of
Different
SDCC
colorway, yeah.
colors, it's going to be some kind of other like Mythic Legion color to go with their Kickstarter for their role-playing game in early 2026. So
I mean, if it's this
Okay,
figure,
so-
I'm assuming it's going to be black and gold instead of on the knight thing. It's black and yellow and the shields, so it'll just actually be gold. But
Maybe, yeah. The accents are pretty gold on obviously the fabric part, but the soft goods, sorry. But,
right.
but I see what you're saying, yeah.
what's up,
Either way,
Mark
it's
P?
cool. I'm not gonna bother if this is an SDCC exclusive. I'm not gonna try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
I mean, I
damn
thought
lion.
about it, but
I want that damn lion stuff.
all the other knights are in like a blue color, so I don't know. It kind of doesn't match up, but
not even for the
Yeah.
network colors.
He could be the captain.
nah, no thanks.
Yeah, good job.
All right, guys. If you're at SDCC, it's booth 3245. This is going to be your best chance to get this version of the Paladin and Cleric. So if you want it, get it now. Otherwise, you're waiting until 2026 for the Kickstarter. And then whenever the Kickstarter finally finishes and goes into production, we're still waiting for Baether, which just ended this year. But I'm just saying. And as always, no kings. Any of your Labubu stuff, please send it our way so Chris can manipulate it and make some funny memes out of it. What's the most recent one you did?
This one.
Oh my god.
The
Yeah,
best
so-
part of this is the Funko Pops on the fire.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the Patreon chat, you'll be exposed to some fresh Labubu, anti-Labubu propaganda on a semi-regular basis. I know I missed the last small talk, and you said there hadn't been an update on here in a while. Well, there's some fresh content over here on the small talk Instagram, pointing out all the things you can do in life that are better than collecting Labubus, basically. So you should check it out.
At Small Talk CW on Instagram, right?
That's right. And I got a few more in the docket, so check it out.
All right, guys, that is the show, and we would love to shout out the great members of this network that keep us going, pay the bills for us, sending out the stickers, receiving the stickers. So there's some great stuff happening in this great empire of ours that we call the CW. We want to start off with thanking Captain Fordo, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, Equan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, David Jones, Sam Giss, Eric Switzer, Six Gun Figs, Badfish, Luke Skywalker, Griffin Campbell, Aaron Boverman, Comics, Austin McLean, Dan Lee, Dee Dee Martin, Big Fern, Cecil Marroquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Martin Bomonsky, Jose CZ, Takathri, Wah, Aries Portillo, Alvin J, Airlys Delgado, Toy Cartel, Sean Forrester, Manny Fresh, 369. Thank you for being here, man. Many comments as always. Joe Corpus, Pablo Meza, Cam Collects, Harry Dempsey, Mr. Musashi, Sith Scale Collector, Jared Gagne, Albert Cortez, Big Rib, The Big Dog, Trevor Weed, Darren Illinger, Don Matan, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Steve and Maria Stanley, Eddie Manzanares, Luis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Exodus, Abe Dunk TV, Gigi the Judgmental, and the forever immortal Classy Thomas. Your July-August benefits are the 2 random figure stickers and the Boo Bros sticker. And there's a shot of the stickers that you could be getting. More are on the way, I'm sure. And then the Dream Suds are coming soon. And if you would like to be part of this great empire, you could start in the hot seat with at $5. This will get you all the digital benefits like Ox After Dark, the Patreon chat, and weekly shoutouts. At $7.50, you start with the swag of the Collecting Weekly Network. It's going to get you stickers sent straight to your door as well as access to Ox After Dark replays. Stickers will be sent every other month. Certified Crispy will get you the Certified Crispy certificate on first pledge for $15. And you'll get assistance with figure fixes by Zach. And then benefits of the previous tier, international postage will be charged at cost for the certificate. And then the stickers are sent every other month. And the best tier, the one you want to be on, is the What a Guy tier. You're going to get the Pogs Deluxe set on first pledge, doubles of all the stickers, and then benefits of all the previous tiers. International postage above $5 will be charged at cost for the Pogs, and stickers are sent every other month. And then we have our YouTube members starting with 12-inch Moose Dreams, Absolute Irwin, Alex Black, Airlys Delgado, Aaron Salazar, Aaron Boverman, Ben Thomas, Big Rib, Bob Dylan, Chris Valencerina, Clinton Martin, CT603, DJ, Eddie Money Mendez, Garbear, Harry Dempsey, Hordo, Howard Potts, Mike Adventured World, Manny Fresh 369, Jake JAFN, Just Another Friday Nights, Justin Sports Cards, Jazzy, King Dingaling, Luke Skywalker, LV7 Avenger 702, Figure in a Bubble, Mr. Sketch, OG Fan, 1/6 Figure Focus, Philip the Full, S-Beam, Sam Gist, SpongeBob SquareBalls, Trevor Weed, and Universal Key. And you could be, if you're a Patreon only, you got them at 99 cents. You'll get the loyalty badges and emojis, or you could become a Peanut Gallery member at $2.99. And if you're one of those YouTube members, you will get the new icons and the new emojis, tracking your years of service for this great empire. And here's the list of all the shows that we have on this great network, starting with Collecting Weekly Live on Tuesdays, After Dark on Wednesday, Small Talk OFAC, and Movie Nights on Thursdays. We're rotating there. Chris, anything new with Movie Nights?
Yeah, we're gonna have a very bizarre episode of Movie Night on the 31st, which is a Thursday, next Thursday, I believe. I don't wanna tip my hand to what we're gonna do yet, but it should be fun.
It will definitely be a fun one, and OFAC is on its way, and then Just Another Friday Nights with those Friday Night Faithfuls on Friday. And again, if you have any kind of figure photography, Labubu hate, anti-Labubu Semitism, whatever it might be, in those realms only, please send it to @SmallTalkCW. And guys, that is our show. We'd like to thank you for being here. Thank you for making us part of our day, however you might be listening, whether that's on the replay live or on your favorite podcasting app. Guys, do we have any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to. The Count had to leave, but I just want to give a big shout out to Count Tastus. I've been following that guy for years. I started buying his resin figures in 2018, I think, something like that. And if you're interested in that sort of stuff, here is his Instagram is called Acquired Taste Industries, and you can see some of the figures he's put out over the last few years. I think I have all of them. Yeah, man, he's it's just cool that it was great to hang out with him last weekend, and I was glad that he could join us for a bit tonight. But I got a little sneak peek of his next project when I was over at his house, and I'm pretty excited.
Acquired Taste Industries?
Yeah, I was trying to share it, but it's blocking me. One sec. There it is.
One sec.
But yeah, that's the Count's custom figures there, and they go for a pretty penny on the secondary market. He hasn't put one out for a while. But here, you have Walt Disney's head and frozen head inside a Epcot Center, R2D2, and Oompa Loompa Ugnaught. They're pretty fun. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's it for me. I'm glad he could join us. He had to dip out because we have long shows.
Mark P says, I'm sorry, not Mark P. Rob Barnes says, rip Hulk Hogan and rip to all the other celebrities who sacrificed their time for our entertainment. We had several over this last week. We appreciate all of you for your service and giving us the pop culture we now have in your memory. Thanks for the chat. Thanks to Manny Fresh. Man, so many comments. Sorry. Sescale was in there. Jason Nelson, many others. Toy Mafia. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for being a part of the Empire, and we will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hello.